Hi you guys, it's Yoram. I've been meaning to show you guys my everyday makeup routine for a really long time, and it's actually changed up quite a bit. I really like it, and I'm super satisfied with how it looks now. I don't wear makeup every single day. I actually used to, but not so much anymore. However, if I want makeup for the day, this is the routine I go by, and I really hope you guys enjoy and potentially steal some products from me, because I love all the products I use in this video. I use them faithfully. Something to note, just something to note, a lot of these products also last you a very long time. Like, they're really good, especially if you wear them very often. But this is not a sponsor video, and I really hope you guys like this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Let's get into it. Before getting into anything, skin prep is the most important. So I'm going to be moisturizing with Drunk Elephant's Lala Retro Whipped Cream today. Afterwards, I go in and see if I want to color correct for the day. Sometimes I color correct, sometimes I don't. Like, I don't care sometimes, and other times I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to cover this. So the color corrector I usually use is e.l.f.'s Camo Color Corrector in the shade Orange. And I just go in a couple places and pat here and there where I want to cover things. I then go with a little brush like this and pat it in, more so patting than like spreading. Obviously it's being spread a little bit, but I mainly focus on patting it in one place so that it'll stay and kind of like stick in that specific area where I need the color to be more uniformed, like the other parts of my face. Now we are on to brows. These are the two products I will be using to get my everyday brow look. This is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the shade Deep Brown. One side has the spoolie and the other has the pencil, which I really like, so I won't have to buy like an individual spoolie. I just use this to fill it in, of course, not too much, not too little. And then I will be using that concealer, which is with Maybelline Fit Me's concealer in the shade 30 Honey. I cover my brows with very little product and make them look like twins in my desired shape. Then we go in with e.l.f.'s Liquid Camo Blush in the shade Orange, Gorge Orange, I believe, Gorge Orange. And I always have product on the side of the blush, so I just go in with it like that. I go in with the same concealer to conceal my under eyes, and I recommend for the best results to let it sit. This is the mascara I use, the Maybelline New York Colossal, and I use the dried out Wet n Wild Mega Volume to just feather out my lashes so they won't look clumpy. So before blending out my concealer, I just go in with Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade Nutmeg, just to bring a little bit more color back to my face. And afterwards, it's time for my favorite part, which is lips. I use two different lip liners, NYX Espresso and Wet n Wild's Simma Brown Now. You guys, Simma Brown Now is not even a lip liner, but it's the perfect shade. NYX Espresso is not dark enough, so I don't really know who that is for, but I love that shade. It's so pretty. I combine the two just for fun. I mostly just put on Simma Brown Now. For a bright under eye, I use 330 Toffee. This is also a Maybelline Fit Me. Definitely recommend those. Those are tea. I didn't record it, but I usually go back in with my blush brush and kind of like reapply some of the blush, because I love bold blush looks, I guess you can say. Yeah. And for light contour, I just use 365. It does perfectly. It does what it needs to do. For some bronzing, I use e.l.f.'s Putty Bronzer in the shade Bronze Belle in my bronze area. I don't know what to call that, but for lip gloss, I use Broadway's Ruby Kisses. I just go back and forth from Broadway lip glosses. There are way better lip glosses, but that's just the ones I'm using now. And that's all. And I really hope you guys like this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, obviously, because why not join the crew? I still have to come up with a name for us, you guys. Like, I don't want to call you guys like subscribers. I feel like that's too cheesy, too overused. Like, technically everyone who subscribes to me isn't a subscriber, but I feel like you guys are like should be called something else. You should be called something else. So I'm still coming up with names, but yeah, make sure you guys come and join. And yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Show me all the proof that you done show me that it's special way I feel when you hold